Have you ever imagined that a simple penny sitting in your pocket could change your life forever? What if I told you that a coin, a small Lincoln penny from 2020, a coin that most of us overlook and toss into jars or drawers, could be worth an astonishing $3.2 million today? Yes, you heard that right. $3.2 million for a penny you might already have in your house right now. This is not just a collector's dream. This is a life-changing reality. Welcome to a journey where we uncover the mystery, the power, and the unbelievable truth behind the 2020 Lincoln penny. Stay with me till the end because what I'm about to reveal might just turn you into the next overnight millionaire. Let's begin with the story. The Lincoln penny has been a symbol of American history and resilience since it was first introduced back in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. For over a century, this tiny coin has been in the hands of millions of Americans. It's been in piggy banks and cash registers, in pockets, in vending machines, even buried in the soil only to be discovered decades later. But every so often, one special penny comes along, a coin so rare, so extraordinary, that it flips the script on what we think money truly means. The 2020 Lincoln penny is one of those coins. Now you might be wondering, what makes the 2020 penny so valuable? Why would someone pay millions of dollars for a coin worth just 1 cent? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and the errors that make these coins unique. In 2020, the U.S. Mint struck billions of Lincoln pennies, but only a handful of them came out with rare minting mistakes. Some had doubled dies, where the design appears doubled. Some had off-center strikes, where Lincoln's profile was misaligned. Others had extraordinary sharpness, untouched by circulation, still shining like the day they left the mint. Collectors go absolutely wild for these kinds of coins. And when a rare 2020 Lincoln penny appeared in pristine, uncirculated condition with a unique error, it stunned the numismatic world. The bidding wars began, and by the time the dust settled, the value of this rare penny skyrocketed to an unbelievable $3.2 million. Think about that. A coin you might have spent on a piece of gum. A penny you might have left behind in a change tray. That 1 cent turned into $3.2 million. That's the kind of story that gives people goosebumps. Now let me ask you this. How many times have you ignored pennies lying around your car, on your desk, or in your wallet? Most of us don't even bother picking them up off the ground anymore. But what if the very penny you dismissed could have been your ticket to generational wealth? Imagine this for a moment. You find a shiny 2020 penny, you toss it in your pocket without a second thought. Weeks later, you stumble upon a video like this one. You grab that penny and take a closer look under good light. You notice something odd. The date looks slightly doubled, or the edges look misaligned. You take it to a coin dealer, and suddenly you realize you are holding a fortune in your hands. Overnight, you go from ordinary to extraordinary. From just getting by to living your dreams, this is not a fantasy. This is happening to people right now. Coin collectors, everyday workers, students, retirees, people who checked their change and discovered treasures hiding in plain sight. So how can you know if your 2020 penny is worth millions? Here are the key things to look for. First, check the date and lettering. If you see any doubling in the numbers or letters, especially in Liberty or In God We Trust, that's a sign of a doubled die error. Second, look at the mint mark. A missing mint mark or an unusual one can add extreme value. Third, inspect the coin's condition. A coin in mint state, with no scratches, dents, or discoloration, will always fetch higher prices. And finally, unusual striking errors, like off-center designs, die cracks, or unusual shapes, are often the most valuable. Collectors pay small fortunes for these mistakes because they are one of a kind. Now here's where the story becomes truly inspiring. The 2020 Lincoln penny worth $3.2 million is not locked away in some museum. It was discovered by an everyday person just like you. They didn't go treasure hunting in ancient ruins. They didn't spend a lifetime searching. They simply paid attention, checked their change, and held on to what others ignored. That is the power of knowledge. That is the power of awareness. And that's why this video is so important. Because you could be sitting on a small fortune right now and not even know it. So the next time you get change from the grocery store, or you empty out your coin jar at home, don't overlook those pennies. Look closely, study them, Treat them like tiny lottery tickets because one of them might just hold the key to your future. Think about the possibilities. $3.2 million from a penny. That's paying off your debts, buying your dream house, sending your kids to the best schools, traveling the world, or building the business you always wanted. That's freedom. That's opportunity. That's security for life. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, treasure hunters, and everyday dreamers, welcome back to the channel where we uncover the secrets hiding in plain sight. Today, I'm about to tell you something that will absolutely shock you. You may have walked past it 100 times, maybe even spent it unknowingly on a coffee or let it slip between the couch cushions. I'm talking about the 1989 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard me right. This ordinary-looking 1-cent coin, the copper-colored penny that we all take for granted, has a version that is currently valued at an eye-watering $3.4 million. That's not just pocket change. That's the kind of money that turns ordinary people into millionaires overnight. The hidden power of the 1989 penny at first glance. The 1989 Lincoln penny looks just like any other cent you've ever seen. It features Abraham Lincoln's bust on the front with the words, "In God We Trust" at the top, "Liberty" to the side, and the date 1989 below. On the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial standing tall, a design that millions of Americans carried in their pockets every single day. But here's the catch. Not all 1989 pennies are created equal. While billions were minted for circulation, a tiny handful left the mint with rare errors, unique qualities, or striking features that make them priceless to collectors today. And it's those few coins that have gone from being a single cent to a multi-million-dollar jackpot. Why the 1989 penny is worth millions. Now you may be wondering, what makes a coin like this worth more than a mansion, a luxury yacht, or even a fleet of sports cars? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and demand. In the coin collecting world, even the smallest difference can mean a massive fortune. Misstrikes, double dies, off-center designs, unique minting errors. These are the tiny imperfections that make a coin legendary. Imagine a penny stamped slightly off, or one made from the wrong metal at the wrong time. For collectors, that's like finding buried treasure. The 1989 Lincoln penny happens to fall into that exact category. Only a handful of these special coins are known to exist, and when they appear at auction, collectors with deep pockets go to war for them. That fierce competition is what drives the value up into the millions. Stories of overnight millionaires, just think about it. One ordinary person, finding a coin like this in their change, suddenly holding the key to a life of freedom. Bills paid off. Debts erased. Luxury cars in the driveway. A dream home by the beach. Vacations around the world. All from a penny that most people would throw in a tip jar. This isn't fantasy. It's real. Coins like the 1989 Lincoln penny have shocked the world before. Collectors have discovered them in old jars, inherited coin collections, and even tucked away in piggy banks. One day you're saving pennies, the next day you're sitting on $3.4 million. How to spot the million-dollar penny now? You're probably asking, how can I tell if I have one of these special coins? Here are a few tips. Check the date and mint mark. Look closely at the 1989. Some valuable varieties show doubling in the numbers or lettering. Examine the details. Rare errors often reveal themselves in small details, off-center strikes, missing features, or unusual textures. Condition is everything. A penny in pristine condition, untouched by years of circulation, can be worth exponentially more. Seek professional grading. If you believe you have something special, send it to a professional grading service. A certified high grade can multiply its value overnight. The bigger picture. Why you should care, even if you don't stumble upon the multi-million-dollar 1989 penny. There are countless other rare coins out there that could be hiding in your possession. From wheat pennies to silver dimes, from war nickels to misprinted quarters, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. It's not just about the money, it's about history in your hands. Every coin tells a story, every penny connects us to the past. The 1989 Lincoln penny isn't just a piece of copper-plated zinc. It's a golden ticket for the lucky few who recognize its worth. Final words. Your million-dollar hunt. So, here's my challenge to you. After watching this video, Grab your old coin jars, check your piggy banks, and dig through those pockets and drawers. You never know. The coin that could change your life forever might already be sitting under your nose. Imagine being able to say, "I became a millionaire overnight, all thanks to a 1989 penny I almost overlooked." That could be your story. If you found this video inspiring, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more coin secrets, and share this with your friends and family because who knows, the next millionaire could be watching this video right now. And remember, treasure isn't always buried underground. Sometimes it jingles in your pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel where we uncover hidden treasures, shocking coin secrets, and life-changing stories from the world of United States coins. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most unbelievable tales of modern coinage, how a tiny Lincoln penny from 2021, something you might have in your pocket or change jar right now, can be worth a staggering $3.1 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single cent, a coin designed to represent the most common denomination in America, is now rewriting what we think we know about value, rarity, and wealth. Stay tuned until the very end, because this story could be the moment that changes your financial destiny forever. The legacy of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been part of American history since 1909, introduced to honor the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the decades, it has carried not only his iconic profile, but also the shifting legacy of American coinage, from wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial, and now to the Union Shield design that symbolizes strength, unity, and resilience. For more than a century, pennies have been dismissed as pocket change, something people toss into jars, ignore on sidewalks, or use to make exact change at the counter. But what if I told you that a single 2021 penny, struck with unique characteristics, mistakes, and mysteries, is today valued at $3.1 million? Suddenly, that tiny coin in your hand isn't just copper-plated zinc, it's a golden ticket. The 2021 penny, why this year matters. The 2021 Lincoln Shield cent was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. At first glance, they look just like any other modern penny. But here's where the story takes a dramatic turn. In 2021, collectors and experts began to notice something extraordinary. Certain pennies had unusual minting errors, off-center strikes, doubled dies, and even high-grade uncirculated conditions straight from the mint that made them stand out. Over time, professional grading services uncovered one coin so rare, so pristine, and carrying such unique characteristics that it was declared one of a kind. That coin sold for a mind-blowing $3.1 million, turning an ordinary Lincoln penny into the most valuable modern coin in circulation. How could a penny be worth millions? You might be asking, how can something worth 1 cent be valued in the millions? The answer lies in 3 simple factors. Rarity. Only one or a handful of these coins exist with the exact combination of errors and condition. Condition. Coins graded MS-70, mint state perfect, are the holy grail of collecting. A flawless 2021 Lincoln penny in this grade skyrocketed in price. Demand. Collectors worldwide crave unique and historic finds. When supply is almost zero, the value soars to the millions. This isn't just about copper and zinc. It's about history, uniqueness, and the thrill of owning something no one else in the world has. The millionaire maker, imagine this. A man in the Midwest finds a 2021 penny in his change after buying a cup of coffee. It looked ordinary at first glance, but he noticed a slight double-die error on Lincoln's profile. Instead of tossing it aside, he sent it in for grading. Weeks later, he received the call of a lifetime. The coin was unique, flawless, and immediately valued in the millions. In a single moment, he went from being an ordinary working American to a millionaire overnight, all thanks to a penny that most people would never look at twice. Could you have one? Here's the exciting part. These coins are still out there. Every day, millions of pennies are circulated, spent, and forgotten. That means in your wallet, piggy bank, or coin jar, there could be a 2021 Lincoln penny waiting to change your life. So how do you know if your 2021 penny is valuable? Look for minting errors like off-center strikes or doubled lettering, shiny, uncirculated condition with no scratches or wear, rare mint marks, especially from San Francisco, coins graded by professionals at the very top of the scale. Even if you don't have the million-dollar piece, some rare 2021 pennies have already been selling for hundreds and thousands of dollars, making them a collector's dream. Why pennies are hidden treasures. The beauty of coin collecting is that life-changing opportunities can appear in the most unexpected places. Think about it. How many pennies have you ignored in your lifetime? But history has proven again and again that pennies, from the 1943 steel cent to the 1974 aluminum cent and now the 2021 shield penny, can hold staggering value. The key is knowledge, attention to detail, and never underestimating what looks ordinary. Final message: don't ignore the penny. The Lincoln penny is more than just America's smallest coin. It's a symbol of resilience, history, and now, unbelievable wealth. If a single 2021 penny could be worth $3.1 million, what does that mean for you? The next time you get change at the grocery store or find coins lying around the house, don't overlook them. Take a closer look. You might just be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. So ask yourself this: could you be the next millionaire hiding in plain sight? Call to action. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of Lincoln pennies,